I wanted something fanciful. I wanted something unique, something new, something that wasn't borrowed from a previous usage. So I'm an optometrist by education, and I was centered around the root word hue, H-U-E. And then I also liked hue as in looking things from a different hue or a different perspective. And the products that I was wanting to make and I'm wanting to make are things that are made from the female perspective. So my tagline is her hue, and them hue became a registered trademark.
Great. Well, can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration? How did you go from an optometrist to creating a cap?
Yeah, so I think that a little bit just out of complete frustration in the market. So I felt I'm an athletic girl. I've always been in sports. I'm always outside doing stuff in the sun. So I kind of was fed up that I couldn't find a hat that would fit my head. And I couldn't find a hat that would fit my head. It would rub my ears. It would flop all over the place. I was forced into wearing my long stringy hair on the back of my neck, which made me overheat. So I was like, you know what? They're not making hats for us, or I don't think they're at least making hats for me. So, and I'm pretty sure there's more than me that feels this way. So I thought that I wanted to start on this adventure of creating engineering caps for women.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit, can you show us the hat and what is different about the hat that makes it a little different?
Yes, so our motto is female fit, form, and function. So you have to get them all right if you're going to get it right. So we actually designed a hat, an all new pattern hat. And basically it's the sizing of the panels. Every panel has a different size. They actually taper from the front to the back, so it gets longer as it goes to the back of your head. It sits up higher, so you're not tinted in on the front. You can actually see your eyes. You can even wear, low profile type sunglasses. So the fit is all different than what we're used to. Long story, but basically there's 6 patterns that all hats are made off of. And this is an all new pattern. So that's number 1. Number 2, that has to give us ability to, we don't wear our hair the same way every day. And depending on what activity we're doing, maybe we wear our hair a certain way for that. So to make the cap truly functional, it needed to adjust to how we wanted to wear our hair. So we have 2 models, and both of them will allow you to wear your hair up, down, half up, half down, anything in between, all down. It gives you the choices of what you're looking for. And then the next part was the protection. It actually has to be functional. So it's UPF 50. They're custom dyed materials, so you're always getting true sun protection for your skin and your eyes.
Okay, can you show us the back of the hats and how it works?
Yeah. Sure. So this is called the Sun Goddess. And we call the Sun Goddess because I felt like this looked like the sun and these beams look like the sunbeams. And the point is, if you want to wear your hair high, you just pull the ring low, and then it allows for the space at the top to gather and you can put your hair. And the opposite is true if you want to wear your hair low. You just pull the ring and you can put your hair, pull it high, you can put your hair low. So you could do braids, buns, funky buns, whatever you like. And these are basically the same material as an elastic hairband. So they're not going to tangle your hair. And if you don't even want to wear a hairband, you don't necessarily have to unless you're really going to be doing active sport. Then you're not going to want to fly everywhere. So that's the Sun Goddess. And then the other model is called the ex-boyfriend. So you put your ex behind you and you move forward.
Very nice.
Good therapy. And so the point in this one is same thing. You want to have high, low, all up, all down options. But also women tend to have smaller heads. So a lot of women end up adjusting this so tight, they end up with a bulky mess at the top. So actually all 3 of ours are adjustable. So you can literally change the entire circumference of your hat to as tight and locked down and secure as you'd like it.
Great. And can you show us the colors? I understand you have lots of.
Yes, so we have 12 custom dyed colors, all again the UPF 50 materials. But we've got everything from the nice bright whites to the new peach that's really fashionable this year, a bright red that I'm wearing, a raspberry, a grape, the teal, deep sea, royal, navy, gray, and black. 12 colors.
Great. Can you pull out one of the hats without the hairpiece in it?
Yeah, so you can see it better.
And while she's doing that, I'm going to show you, this is actually the grape. The color is the Women on Course grape, so it really looks kind of cool. We sold a lot of these.
So this is the Sun Goddess to kind of give you a better view of what's going on there. So there's that center ring, and again, the beams just kind of gather. So it gives you plenty of space if you want to change the orientation to allow for your hair. And that is the Sun Goddess. And then the ex-boyfriend is here.
Great.
So, and again, these are all adjustable. So you can change your circumference as you go. And it's a very low profile felt. So it's actually not a Velcro that grabs your hair. So you're not going to get caught up in that either. So.
And people were asking us too about washing the hats. How easy are they to wash?
Totally washable. The easiest way to do it is just throw it in with your clothes. In the regular washing machine, it'll wash up easily like that. If you don't want it to do any wrinkling afterwards, then you need to hang it to dry. But washing is easy.
Okay, and last, I just want to ask you, so you have a really cute style. Can you show us how you're wearing it right now?
Yeah, so I love my 2 ends up and 2 ends down. That's just how I naturally like to wear my hair, and being able to put my hat on top of that means I don't have to redo my hair when I come to and fro. So yeah, that's basically what I've done. I do 2 sides up, 2 ends down, and I put a funky top knot at the top with a clip on it. And then I am out the door and ready to go.
And if you were coming off the golf course and going to the clubhouse and you took it off, can you show us how quick it is to?
Yeah, it's not bad. You might have to readjust your funky bun when you take it down there, but basically.
Ready for the clubhouse.
Yay! So stringy, like I said, but hey, you know, you can brush through it and you can go.
And just quick, we have a question. Kathy asked, what is the material made out of?
It is, like I said, it's a UPF 50. It's a polyester blend, actually, that does that. So that's what has that capability. And we actually have to custom dye it before, it takes about 3 months to dye before we can even start manufacturing. Because otherwise, if you don't do it that way, you won't get the UPF 50. It'll just be a coating. So it's intrinsic to the material.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes. So, and I'll tell you, ladies, if you're a member of Women on Course, you can purchase the hats. We have a 15% discount. It's on the Women on Course website, and I'll email that to everybody after the event. But now we're going to cut over to California. We're going to cut to Tammy. Tammy, where are you? Tammy. Let me find Tammy. She's on mute, so I have to unmute Tammy. There she is. So I'm going to unmute Tammy. All right, Tammy, hello.
Hello.
And Tammy, you have a special guest. You have a hairstylist for us today.
I do. She's the best in the whole wide world. Not just because she's my daughter, but because she's the best in the whole wide world. Her name is Ashley Hester, and I think she's fantastic, and I think you will too. Ashley?
So Ashley, you are going to show us today a short hair transition to start.
I am. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. So I'm just going to show you a few easy tips to go from the course to the clubhouse, just to get your hair looking all good. So first, we're going to work on our short hair model today. So this technique's going to be great if you have naturally curly hair, or if you have a pixie, or just kind of want to zhuzh up your style coming off the course. So what we're going to do first is we're going to prep with a dry shampoo, which I'm sure everyone's used a dry shampoo. This is actually my favorite. It's called First Class from IGK. It works really well for after exercising activities. It really gets in there and absorbs any sweat or oils that we have. So first off, we're going to go through and we're going to hit any problem areas around the crown, anywhere you're feeling very junky. And we're just going to lightly spray some product in there. You don't have to go to town with it, just some light bursts.
And this is
what? Sorry, go ahead.
This is, of course, after you come off the golf course, you're fixing the hair. Going, yeah.
100%. And so we'll just put that in, and then we're not going to touch it for a full minute. You can leave it longer, and what that's going to do is just absorb those oils, and it's not going to take out any more of your style. So as we let that sit, we're just going to go ahead, and this is one of my, again, my favorite dry shampoos, a very good tip with the dry shampoo is if you know that you're going to be out on the course and that you're going to go out later, or if it's a really hot day or you're just a little bit naturally oily. This, again, it's called First Class by IGK. It has natural organic charcoal in it. It's going to help detoxify your scalp, get rid of those oils, prep your hair for the rest of the day. It's amazing. It's my favorite thing ever. Put that in. So as we're letting it sit along the scalp, I'm going to go ahead and, again, this is another great tip, especially for you curly girls out there. It is just, this is an old travel size bottle, spray bottle that I had. And what I did was just put a dime size amount of my favorite conditioner in. You can do a curly conditioner if you have curly hair. You can do a moisturizing conditioner, just a dime size amount. You're going to fill the rest with water. And then while you're letting your dry shampoo sit in, you can just take the spray and put it through the mids and ends. And again, even if your hair is shorter than this, it's okay. You can saturate it pretty well. Get it all in there, and it's going to help redefine those curls. Or again, if you have a pixie, it'll help bring out the texture in your pixie. And we'll put that through, and then we are going to take a cotton shirt. So we don't want to do a towel or anything around the locker room. You can use your shirt that you're changing out of, and we're just going to go in and just going to zhuzh up those little curls through there.
Now, Ashley, I have a question. If your hair is seriously in the hat, totally sweaty, this dry shampoo technique works for taking?
Yes, absolutely. Even if you are just totally greased out, this is going to get the most out that you can possibly do. And then refreshing those curls throughout is going to give you more of a look you can work with. Obviously, you can add in pinning some bobby or using some bobby pins to pin some pieces back, but this is going to get your style the best to work with what you have going on in the locker room.
Right. And we're talking, ladies, we don't have time to do the full shower, blow dry hair. This is a 5-minute, how can we make ourselves look a little better? So.
And then refreshing it with the water and conditioner is going to help with any of your frizz. It's going to give you a little bit more curl palette or some more curl pattern. And then if you have access to a little curling iron, you can redefine some of those curls. But now that we've let the dry shampoo sit for about a minute, we're going to go in and just rub it through. I like a little bit more volume. If you feel like you've been really just beat down by that visor, this is just, you just want to massage it in a little bit. You can flip over if you need to. And then we'll go back in with, this is called Beach Club. It's a texturizing, volumizing spray. So it's not a hairspray. It's not going to feel crunchy. It's not going to have too much hold, but does have a little bit of hold, which is going to give you some more volume. And we're going to go right back through where we laid down that dry shampoo, just to give a little bit of volume. Great. And again, you can play with it. You can turn our friend upside down here. And she's just gonna have, you're gonna have a little bit more style than what you had going on before.
Great, well, she looks ready to go. So
She's ready to go.
we'll take her. So we have one more little head we're gonna show, right? This is for a medium length hair. So this is inspired by me because I said, what do you do?
This is Donna's
hair.
And you can also do this on longer hair. Just a quick, easy style. Again, it's the same, oops, excuse me. It's the same prep as the curly hair we're gonna go through, and we've already prepped her with the dry shampoo. So she's already been sitting for about a minute. If you've already blown out your hair and it's been up in a ponytail, or you have a straighter texture, what you're gonna do is just brush that dry shampoo all the way through to your ends. What this is gonna do is just break up some of that grease and any buildup that's been going on through your day, and it will actually refresh your ends and make them look a little shinier, and then it will help with frizz.
So a couple little comments. So after, on the back to the short hair, you did put the conditioner, you mix it with a lot of water too.
Yes, yes, just a tiny dime size amount, the rest water, and that's just gonna refresh the ends.
And if you think that was a lot of work, if you just did the dry shampoo just to kind of get the grease out, you could just stop there if you wanted to.
100%, yeah.
So Kathy, it's not that much work just to put a little spray in there, and
All
some
right.
people
Now,
love working with hair, some don't. So
so when we brush everything through, you can already see she has a little bit more movement through there. She had a lot of oil through the top that we went and put in there. And then we're gonna do a very easy up style. Sometimes just with the prep alone, you could still wear it down and just kind of zhuzh some pieces through the front. But if you really wanna wear it up, I'm gonna go ahead and show you.
this is very cool, ladies.
All right. This is the back of her head, and what we're gonna do is take a low ponytail, but we're gonna leave the front areas out. So we want some hair framing the face. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to worry about bumps in the hair. It's not a big deal. We're gonna go through and kind of mess with it a little bit. But you want it in a low ponytail, especially if you have mid-length, shorter hair. Want it right at that occipital bone.
And again, you could sort of stop right there if you wanted to, if you were not handy with your hair.
Totally, yeah, just go about your day. So the nice thing with this, I need my lovely assistant mother over here, since we're backwards. So what we're gonna do is just pull the band down a tiny bit, and you're gonna split it right in the middle. It's really easy to do on yourself too. And you're just gonna push the rest of the ponytail through. So right there just makes it a little bit more interesting, so it's not just your average ponytail. Gives you a little fun back there. And then we're gonna take all those front pieces that we left out. And it's up to you. If you like a lot of framing through your face, you don't have to take a lot. If you like a little bit, just take a few pieces, and I just twist. And the nice thing about flipping the ponytail is that you don't really need bobby pins or clips to secure it. You can put it just right through that little hole through there, and it is gonna stay. And what this is gonna do is just give you a lot of softness instead of having that stark just ponytail pulled back. So it is very youthful, gives some good framing.
Voila.
And I like some pieces down below. You could pull this all back if you have long hair. You could do the same ponytail and flip it and not leave anything out. Totally up to you. And then a fun little thing I like to do, because big chunky clips are super in right now, you can give yourself, whether you have a fringe or you just have longer pieces, you can take everything over to the side here and just use a big fun clip. This is like a little pink geode clip. They have really cute crystal ones. You can find them at Target, Amazon, just to give you a little bit of something going in front. And then we can take our texturizing spray, which again I use for everything, just to give a little hold, and then pull some pieces out of the ponytail. And again, this just softens everything up.
We're gonna have to have you waiting in the locker room to do this for everybody.
I can do it. I'll be there. I have no problem. I love it.
Which is fancy. Well, thank you. That is great. So there you go. All right, ladies, I thank you very much, Ashley. I want to ask you, for those of you that do go to the Clubhouse after golf, get your chat ready. I have a question. So how much time do you actually spend transitioning? Is it A, I have no time to fix up, I go right into the Clubhouse just as I am? B, I'll take a 5-minute detour to the ladies' room and wash up. C, I'll change out my shoes and I'll change my look somewhat. And D, I hit the locker room, full shower, change of clothing, 30 minutes later, you're gonna see me. So we got, I know Aileen, she's A, we got a B, a C. I guess it depends where you're going to. If you're going to the fancy dining room, you may wanna zhuzh up more. That's a good word, zhuzh up. So what we're gonna do now, so it looks like you guys do spend some time in there. So we've learned about the hair. Tammy is going to give us a bunch of tips on how to take your apparel and really go from the golf course to the Clubhouse. Hi, Tammy.
Hello. Okay, so Oh, go ahead, Dawn, I'm sorry.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to, there's a wide range of clubhouses. There's the grill room, there's the fancy dining room, there's the outdoor patio. So I'm going to put your PowerPoint up, right, for you?
Yes, thank you. We've got some inspirations. What I'm going to be showing you in this PowerPoint isn't necessarily, not everything is for sale, but we do have, again, it's inspiration. We do have some items in there that we have a new vendor partner called Amy Sport. So you'll see some of that. And again, you know, like basically it's for inspiration at this point. And after we finish this PowerPoint, we're going to go into live models to see how it's actually done. So, you know, as we just talked about, you kind of come off the golf course, you're sweaty, you're tired, but you want to get into that restaurant and get your first cocktail and get your dinner on. So probably what you're going to do is you're going to go out to your car, you're going to drop off your bags into your trunk, and let's say you put your accessories and your little makeup bag and whatever you have to freshen up in your car. You grab that and get back to the ladies' locker room. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to kind of clean and refresh. So obviously we need a little deodorant, girls. We don't want to be stinky. And then there's all kinds of products, as I'm sure you all know. There's spray mists for your face, rose water's obviously the best. And then there's also some wipes. Clinique does a great facial wipe, you know, just to kind of give you that, you know, get the salt off, get the sweat off. Okay, so that's your first one. Next, Donna. You're going to want to touch up your makeup a little bit. I mean, I don't think you need to go for an overhaul. I think it's more just like put a little lips on, maybe put a little color on your eyes, a little mascara, and you're done. I mean, literally, you don't have to reinvent the wheel in there. Next. Okay, and then these are the products that Ashley showed you. IGK. We don't make any money off this IGK. It's just really, really good product. And if you need any information, you know where to find me. Just, I can always let you know. But you can look it up online and find it and get whatever you need. It's great product. There's also other products out there if you have tighter, curlier hair. I found some great products at Ulta. You can research there if you need it. Or call me or email me and let me know. I can help you find something. Next. Okay, so what we're going to start out with is taking your either little black golf dress or your skirt and top, and we're going to take that, we're going to dress it up, we're going to transform it into walking into the dining room and not feeling uncomfortable that you're like, oh, she just came off the golf course. You want to look like you belong in that dining room. And like Donna said, there's the dining room that's semi-formal or formal, and then you have the grill room with, you know, you don't care. You just go in there refreshed and you've got your cute little outfit and, you know, maybe you'll put some accessories to kind of zhuzh it up. But yeah, so that's where we're starting. We're going to take this from the golf course to the dining room. Next. Okay, so obviously the first thing you can do is you got your little black golf dress. Throw on a really fun necklace and jewelry obviously dresses everything up. You can do a scarf. You can throw on a blazer. Throw on some cute strappy gold sandals. Fun, right? That's going to take you right into the dining room. Next. Here's some more looks. If you happen to have, well, speaking of which, Amy Sport in the upper left-hand corner is a little red dress. And I mean, there's so many fun things you can do with dress. You put red dresses, excuse me. You can put the red shoes on. You've got the houndstooth jacket with a belt over it. I mean, just lots of great inspirational looks here. Next. Okay, and then, you know, if you're an animal print girl, animal print goes obviously with khakis and that sort of thing, but great with blacks. I mean, there's so many options out there. You've got sweaters, you've got cardigans, you've got jackets, shoes. There's so much animal print. It's never going away. So if you're an animal print girl, here you go. Next. Okay, and then, you know, we tend to wear basics, not all the time, but if you're thinking about, oh my gosh, I'm playing golf with my boss and his wife. You know, I don't want to get too crazy with the wild colors and whatever, because I know I'm going to go into that dining room afterwards. I kind of want to keep it semi-basic. So you really have some good options, right? You've got black, khaki, white, and navy. So here, in the upper right-hand corner, we've got a swing control pant, which completely works for golf, obviously. That's what they're made for. And then you can throw on a brown jacket with a really cute little pair of shoes, and maybe you change your top, or maybe you don't. But there's just lots of great ways you can just dress up a khaki, or you could even use this with a white. Next. So Amy Sport, again, our new vendor, she's fantastic. I just met her and she's just an awesome gal. We'll be probably later on down the road, we'll be doing a feature on her at some point, so you'll enjoy her. So here you have a red skirt with kind of a fun, I think that's a snake print top. And normally I wouldn't say, hey, this can go into the dining room, but if you take a look at our next looks, what we do with it, you could throw on a navy blazer with a cute little scarf with it, and you've totally toned down that snake skin, but yet it's still fun and poppy, and you've got the red under there. And you know, heck, I might actually be going out to the yacht. You never know. Next. Okay, so here we have our sans soleil dresses. Kind of like we've got our basic black, and I don't know if you remember if you were on the Zoom call we had before, but that has little cocktail glasses and shakers and stuff on the dress, so it's really fun. The top one is navy. You can wear those casual. You could go into the grill just by wearing them with our great Duca del Cosma shoes, as you see the red, white, and blue we have there. Or if you need to go into the dining room with those dresses, throw on a white blazer with a cute pair of red or white strappy sandals. Throw on a red scarf with it. We've got a great outfit to go into the dining room. Next. Okay, now this is Amy Sport again. This is kind of her new products that are coming out. I actually just saw this jacket yesterday, and it is so cute. It's ridiculously cute. She has two styles. One is sort of almost it felt like a neoprene, not quite as heavy, but you know, that neoprene, heavier fabric, very stretchy. Or she actually does it in a little bit, not so much of a bomber, but a little more of a jacket zip that is a lighter weight. So you have some good options with that cute little top. And then she has some great little button-up shirts, which are a little more, you know, not quite so golfy. So you certainly could go to the grill room in the 19th hole. Next. And this isn't even a vendor we have. I just fell in love with the colors of this dress. And then I found this peplum leather jacket that goes with it. And obviously it goes with white, but then the shoes just put it over the top. What a great outfit. You can go play golf and then go out to lunch with your girlfriends afterwards. Next. And then also, oh shoot, I apologize. You'll see the dress as a single. I didn't put it in the right place, but this hot pink dress is from Amy Sport again. And how fun is it with all of our animal prints? And again, we have that Duca del Cosma animal print shoe. So you're wearing that on the course. And honestly, I'd wear that into the clubhouse. Maybe not the dining room. I definitely would wear it into the grill of the 19th hole. So there's some inspirations. Donna, show the next one and we'll see that. The hot dress. Yeah, there we go. There's our hot pink. I mean, like you can't even tell that's a golf dress. It's just so much fun. So that's kind of our inspirations for going from that golf course into the dining room. And if you have any questions, just let us know. You can do it in the chat. Donna can help us out there. And now we're going to have some live models that we're going to transition from the golf course into the dining room. Excuse me for a second. Okay, girls.
So as you can see, if you plan ahead and you know you're going into the clubhouse, you can plan your golf outfit accordingly so it's easy to transition as opposed to making a full change. So we don't have any modeling music. And I won't sing, but Tammy will.
No, we should have music. Darn it, I didn't think about that. I'm sorry. Does Carol need to scoot over a little bit?
Just a little bit, Carol. Yeah, that's good.
There you go. So Carol is wearing an Amy Sport dress, and this is what the print is called Graffiti, and it's just fun. You know, it's got all kinds of fun things going on: stars, hearts. It actually says Amy on it for Amy Sport. So, I mean, you can tell she would just look great on the golf course. This is one of our Duca del Cosma shoes, which would go fantastic with this outfit on the golf course. And now we're going to go, oh yeah, let's scooch up there. We're going to transition Carol from the golf course to the dining room. First thing we're going to do is throw a little bit of jewels on her, make her pretty. And then we need a cute little blazer.
A lot of times this is just because it's freezing in the clubhouse.
And that, you know what, thank you, Donna. That's a great thought because I always freeze. You're sweaty, you go in there and they got the air conditioning cranked. So yeah, so that's a cute little jacket you can put on there. You know, obviously when you see all the colors in here, we can pick up a blue jacket, a turquoise jacket, a red, a green, whatever you want with this. You could even go black on black. It'd be great. Okay, so let's take the jacket off. You know, maybe, you know, it's really easy. Probably the easiest way to transition is some sort of jacket. Obviously, that's a no-brainer. But there's a lot of great capes and wraps and fun things that you don't necessarily have to go with just a jacket. This is a golf teeny, I guess it's a cape? Is that what we call it? Yeah. I mean, how fun is that? She's ready for the dining room. I mean, that's adorable. Right?
And Tammy, what shoes is she? Can you hold those Duke of the Cosma shoes again, just a little closer because we couldn't see.
Oh, you want to
the
see
shoes?
Oh, gotcha.
They want to see the shoes again. That is, it's got little. It's hard to see, but yeah, there you go. When you tilt it,
there we go.
You
Can
go.
you see that?
That
Yeah, there are polka dots, and then this little thing right there, you actually put your tee in there. That's where your golf tees go.
Ah.
Isn't that fun? And then obviously she's not necessarily going to wear these into the clubhouse, but she can just put a little cute little short heel, kitten heel. You don't have to go crazy and put, you know, big shoes on when your feet are tired. Just put something cute.
And Tammy, the cape is, you said it's golf teeny?
That's the golf teeny, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have to, okay,
which is another really fun, they've got a lot of fun, cute ideas with their stuff.
So you probably have a lot of these things in your closet. You just have to play around with it, right? Okay. You're loving the shoes. What are those shoes? They're Duca Duca. I'll type it for you. Melissa, I'll set you up with the shoes. They're one of our partners.
Okay, you're gonna see all kinds of fun shoes, so just wait. Okay, so now we have Shay. Shay, I just want to call Shay Carol's sister because they're just alike, but it's Carol, right? Carol's daughter, Shay. So this is another Amy Sport dress. This is one of their newer items that are coming out. So you can see the moon and just the great navy color. Actually more of a royal with the gold. So, you know, you put your Duco de Cosma gold shoes to go with this outfit.
There they go, good. Yeah.
And then, you know, you get your little sparkle.
Yeah, gold on top.
Okay, so, and then Shay's also wearing one of the new hats. I mean, it's just such a great look. We're so excited about these hats. Okay, so now we're gonna take Shay from the golf course and we're gonna put her into the dining room. Now, hat on.
Look how quick that hair just came out.
I need some of her
fabulous
spray. Do her hairstyle.
Okay, so the first thing we can do is put a little jewelry.
And one thing, Katie, we forgot to mention, this always happens to me, is when you're wearing the hats, it bumps my sunglasses. So I like that you can put the glasses on and there's room for your glasses to fit under the hat, the cap.
That's perfect. All right, sorry guys, taking a minute here.
It's very elegant. So this is if you're doing some business golf, you're golfing with your boss, you're always dressed for work. You don't want to look like, you know, you want to keep that style going through the clubhouse too. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'9", so I'm quite tall.
That's why the dress is a little bit shorter.
How short the dresses are long, because that
little gold top.
Oh, cute.
And a little pair of gold shoes. That just works. She's ready, kids. Just a notation. I've been doing a lot of research on jackets, trying to get ready for this presentation. The big thing now, we're kind of going back into the 80s. Oversized jackets. Everything is oversized jackets, almost like you're wearing your boyfriend's jacket, your husband's jacket. A lot of them are taking, and I'll show you this in a minute, they're taking a bigger jacket, folding it over, and then belting it. So that's a great look.
Oh, yeah, very cute.
I mean, she would look pretty good in the dining room, I think. Yeah.
I think she would. Very good, thank you.
Our next model is Callie Frampton. And Callie's wearing, this is not an Amy Sport dress, but it is a little black dress, which is kind of what we started this whole thing with. And this is actually from Daily Sport. I have to say they're not our vendor partner, but they're a great product. They fit really, really well. Lots of stretch. And as you can see, hello, gorgeous, right? So Our Duca de Cosma. We've got our cute little silvers to go with her outfit. That's what she's playing golf in. And then we're going to transfer. You know, she might not want to wear a jacket. She might not be that cold. Who knows? Okay. So maybe what we want to do is we want to throw on just a cute little scarf. There you go. You know, maybe throw on a pair of earrings, you know, something like that. But what's really going to put over top of this? Oh, you got to put a little blingity bling on the shoes, right? That's what's going to put it over the top.
That's great. So you go from silver golf shoe to silver high heel shoe. Right.
I mean, this is pretty easy stuff. You know, I mean, like Donnie, you said it earlier, most of us have a lot of this stuff. I probably have too much of it, but most of us have a lot of stuff. Yeah, so, you know, maybe she does want to do some sort of jacket to go with this.
Or she could even wear that scarf as a shawl too, like a
yeah, wrap. Absolutely, absolutely. And there's pashminas, you know, we can do that. Ooh. But, you know, let's get crazy, okay? We got to get a little crazy.
And ladies, if you're not noticed for your swing, you want to be noticed for your outfit. So you got to look sharp and people will know you're a player, right?
Exactly.
That's cute.
I mean, how cute is that?
That's, and then you put the belt on her. You put the belt on her.
Don't forget the blingity shoes.
Awesome. Well, Tammy, that's great. Thank you. Yay.
Thank you.
All right, ladies, I hope that this has inspired you to go through your closet. Anything else, any questions that we want to type in? People need to go shopping in your own closet. Tammy, thank you so much. That was wonderful.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you all.
I want to let everybody know that we do have a new service with Women on Course. It's the style service, and Tammy is our stylist. For $49, she will give you a half-hour Zoom call. She'll go through your colors, your body type, and she'll give you an extremely extensive lookbook on what type of things you should look for and buy, and then she follows up. And people who've done it, it says it's just inspired them. It's really fun to do during the COVID time. So if you're interested in that, I will send a link that Tammy could get set up with. As I said before, Vin Hugh is one of our partners, and if you're interested in the caps, we'll send a link and a code for that, and as well as Amy Sport, which is our new partner. And our next fashion event is going to be in September, and it's going to be from the office to the golf course. No one's really in the office, but when you get back to the office, how to dress for the office and get to your tea time at Women on Course, you're not running late. So any questions? The hat link we'll send. In the hat link is, you first have to go to Women on Course to get your promo code, and then you go to the hat link. So I will email that to everybody right after this call. And it's spelled VIMHUE. So Katie, thank you. Ashley, thank you. Tammy, of course, and our wonderful models. Bring the models back on as we can take them off to a virtual class. The models have disappeared. They're in the clubhouse. There they are. Thank you so much, ladies. That was great.